What's up, rock stars? Coach Betty Rocker here, and it is so awesome to see you. Now, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I thought, what better way to celebrate ourselves by doing a great workout that really does sort of take care of our bodies. And one of my favorite parts of the body, in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to work on shaping and sculpting a heart-shaped booty. This is actually very easy to do, and a lot of those ballet bar workouts that I teach you and the types of workouts that we do that really activate your glutes all the way around really do help shape and lift the glutes. One of the important things to know when you're training your glutes is that you're also strength training your lower back muscles, your hamstring muscles, and that you're training in a balanced manner that supports the body all the way around and allows your muscles to develop. The lower back muscles can actually help, because they connect to your gluteal muscles, they help pull and lift your butt up. So we're going to be doing a great workout today that really incorporates some of the best strengthening and shaping moves for the glutes. Now, of course, you'll see the best results with your glutes and any muscle group that you're trying to train when you eat properly. So we really want to work on nutrition, giving our bodies the nourishment that they need in order to really see the best results for our effort. So make sure that along with these workouts and all the effort that you're putting in, you're focusing on your nutrition, you're getting good sleep, and you're also managing your stress. My 4 pillars of health: sleep, nutrition, stress management, and exercise. They're all super important, and they're all great ways to love yourself. So in honor of Valentine's Day, let's get into this self-loving, heart-shaped booty workout and really work on sculpting and strengthening. You won't really need any equipment today. No weights or anything. I do have it. This is my little, you guys know I use this for my bar workouts. We're going to do a couple moves that are sort of bar-esque. So I have it. You could use a chair back. And I've got an ottoman over there because I'm going to be putting my feet up on the side of it. So really just a normal chair would work great for this workout if you happen to be at home or just about anywhere. So we're going to start out down on our side on the floor. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. I'm going to come down here with the doggies. Hi, doggies. Good boys. So you're going to come down onto your side and just get your elbow balanced below your shoulder. And I'm just going to start to do a leg lift here. So nice side booty warm up. And really this is all that you need to do is just lay here and lift and see what I just did. That is a really great thing to notice when it comes to your form. So if you are wobbling around, you want to check in just to make sure that your pelvis is nice and straight, like flat to the wall behind us, flat to the wall in front of us. It's easy to roll forward or back, which is going to change the trajectory of the muscles that you're working. Now, if you've been doing this for a little while here with me and you're starting to feel this, which I am, it's almost time to change it up and do a slightly different variation here. So we're going to bring our foot in and back, in and back, in and back. And now as you do that, you're doing great. Why don't you go ahead and notice how you're going to turn your knee out and to the side each time you bring that toe up towards your knee. So we're just doing a lot of repetitive motion here. We're really turning on the gluteal muscles here. We're really activating them, and we just have a really nice series here that's going to really give you an amazing glute burn. Really going to turn on all of the muscles, all of the major muscles, the glute medius, maximus, and minimus, and also the deeper stabilizing muscles in your pelvis, the piriformis, the deep six, and all of the different muscles that help to stabilize and support your pelvis. This is a great workout for a lot of reasons, and I definitely recommend doing this in combination with my other bar workouts. And if you're in Rock Your Life, of course, all the yoga lattes, the Pilates, the bar, all of the different types of workouts that help stabilize you. Okay, you've just got 2 more here. Last one, and you can release. That might feel a little intense, right? So now we're going to come down, put our hand down, and we're going to just come into what we call the clamshell. Now, I know you probably have worked on clamshells before. Today's a great day to work on it. We're going to keep our feet together here, and we're just going to lift and press away with our hips. Now, some of you may want to be wearing ankle weights for this. You could be using your stretchy band. I am doing this body weight only, and I am burning. My butt is burning right now. So just don't feel like you have to overdo it with these muscles. There's very small, deep, stabilizing muscles in your glutes, and they don't always get a ton of work or attention. So these types of workouts are just fantastic for really giving them that work, and it doesn't take much resistance. Just gravity right now is all I'm using to get a great little workout here. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to add one more little thing here. We're going to bring our heel up and in. We're going to bring our leg up and in, and we're just going to do little tiny pushes away with our feet. And I bet my feet are dirty, and oh well. I've been outside running around all day. It's super fun. I was barefoot outside. So here we go. We're just going to push and press away. Push and press away, and you will feel this really working your glutes, like deep in the muscle. So just push and press away. Keep your leg up. Just keep your head resting gently in your hand, and push and press, and push and press, push and press away, push and press away. You're doing awesome. Oh my gosh, I know this one is tough. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come on up to your elbow again, and we're going to do one more set of the leg lift now, but our knee stays bent, and we're just going to bring the leg up and down, up and down. Great job. So strong, rock star. Just make sure that shoulder is stacked just above your elbow so that you're not in a weird kickstanded position where you're just putting weird pressure on your shoulder or your elbow. And make sure you have something soft that you're on right now, because you don't want to be putting too much pressure on your joints or your body. Hold on to your core, and let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, we're gonna switch now to the other side. Do you feel that? Oh my gosh, that was fun. Okay, so we're gonna start again on our elbow this time. Legs are both out, nice and straight. And this is that one where I said it's easy to rotate to one side or the other. So just make sure that you're in a nice stable position here before you start to sweep the leg up and down. And I like to use my hand in front of me to stabilize me here. And I'm trying to sort of rest on this flat side of my hip on the side that's down. Great job. Lift and lower. And we're just gonna not try to think about how many we're doing. Anytime you need a break, please feel free to take the quick break that you need and come right back, or even pause the video. I'm not going anywhere. You can pause and come right back to this. Great job. Come on, lift and lower. Keep breathing. Can you guys hear my doggy snoring? He's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yes, you're so good. Okay, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now it's up and in, up and in. And now I want you to think about turning your knee out towards the ceiling each time you come up. So you're bringing that toe up to your knee, and you're turning and pivoting your leg out. So you're really priming your glutes here for that clamshell move that we're gonna do coming up here shortly. Great job. Come on, lift and out, and lift and out, and lift and out. Great job. Come on, up and out. You should feel that working you. And last 3, last 2, last 1. Now bring your feet to touch here and go ahead and come down so your hand is resting with your head in it. And we're just going to open and close the clamshell. So we're just lifting and lowering that top knee, and our feet are sort of staying together, touching together in the clamshell movement. Great job. Come on, you've got this. You can do it. I know it hurts, right? It hurts so good, but that means that it's working. So strong. I don't know about you, but right now, at the time of making this video, I'm 42. I was born in 1977, and I grew up watching these wonderful. I had a DVD. It was a VHS tape, a cassette tape that played Buns of Steel, and I'll never forget doing that. And I remembered it, and it was so much fun. And some of these moves, just a couple of the moves I'm adding in, I remember doing from all the way back Buns of Steel days. And of course, I'm incorporating more barre and stuff into this, but these moves work. They're really no joke. And I used to love trying out those old tapes. You have to tell me if you ever did that stuff. And there we go. See, I'm just talking and telling you stories so that you just do just a couple more. Now it's time to get your foot up. And this is one of the moves from Buns of Steel. I loved this move. I always felt it so deeply in my glutes. Oh, so annoyingly hard. I love it. Okay, come on, you've got this. Get your foot up, press your heel out in front of you. There you go. Come on. Press, 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 press,
press. Oh, I know it should be burning right now. Hold on. You can do this. This is it. Heart-shaped booty, buns of steel. So good. Come on. So good. Hang on to it. Come on, you've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And sweep it around. Now we're going to come back up onto that elbow. Get a nice strong stack between your shoulder and your elbow. And we're going to lift up to the side again. That's it. Great job. You're getting an awesome, awesome workout for this side booty, side of your leg, and really, you just really work those deep gluteal muscles. And we're not done yet. You're doing great. Come on. Keep it up. Point that toe if you like. That's awesome. Or you can keep your foot flat. Either way, you're going to be getting a nice work for your butt. I like to keep the foot flat and then try pointing the toe. It just changes the way that you're pulling the fascia along the back of the leg, and it's all connected to your glute. Why don't you play around with it and notice which one feels more challenging and do that one. Great job. What do you think, Ryder? Was that more challenging? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Whew, I felt all of that. How about you? So let's go ahead and come into a tabletop position now. Just like this, okay? Hands are again stacked below shoulders. We always want to be mindful of our points of contact with the floor. We want to make sure that we have a nice even distribution of our weight between our knees and our hands. And what I'm going to invite you to do now, of course, is a little 3-way lift. So I'm going to have you come down to your elbows, lift up that, well, point your toe and straighten your right leg, and we're just going to do a quick set of leg extensions. Now what I want you to notice here, and you've probably done these with me before at some point, is that my back is not flailing around. I'm not rotating my torso. I've got a nice stable, supported torso as I just isolate my glute. My glute max here is what I'm isolating. So you've got that down. You're doing great. Let's try to do 10 more of this isolated straight leg lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to bring my right hand up and out to the side. I'm going to bring my right foot over and out, and we're going to lift it up and out. So now we're at like a 45-degree angle with that right leg from our body. And you know, if your butt was already on fire from that last set we did, this is going to be just more of that. That's what we're here for today. We are going to isolate those glutes. Great job. Keep that 45-degree angle. Up and out. Up and out. You've got this. So good. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Hold your core nice and strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and give a quick stretch to our glutes. Just go ahead and bring your knees together and just sit back towards your heel on towards the right side of your heel. That should stretch your glutes out a little bit in between our sets. Oh my gosh. You're really burning it out today. Buns of steel style. Okay, come back to tabletop. Hands are back in that original position, just under your shoulders, and we're going to do some fire hydrants. The name is so funny, right? The dogs understand this move. Although both of my dogs pee like girl dogs, which is hilarious and cute. I mean, it really doesn't matter at all. But you know, you see a lot of dogs and they pee like this. So I'm doing the boy doggy fire hydrant pee. Yay! But it is a great move for your butt. So let's do this. Come on. Let's go. Bodhi and Ryder, I keep waiting for you to wake up and watch me. They're just passed out. Oh my gosh. Last 10, 9, 8. Nice and stable core. 7, 6, 5. You got this. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Anytime you need a little break, just go ahead and stretch your glutes back. And we're going to hit up our final move on this side. Here we go. Right heel is going to press up to the ceiling. Oh my gosh. I am feeling this right now. Come on. Press that heel up, and down. Nice and stable core. Same thing as when you had the legs straight. You do not want to be like moving your back around here. Head and neck should be in nice neutral spine position, not looking down, not cranked up. Nice and stable here. Last 5, 4, come on, you got this. 3, last 2, last 1. Oh my goodness. Release down, give it a little stretch. Great job. I'm gonna just spin around so that you have a better visual. Starting again, hands in tabletop, and this time we're gonna extend out with the left leg, bringing the elbows down to the mat, and we're just gonna do those straight leg raises, this time with the left leg, straight leg, point that toe, nice stable supported core, elbows are just below shoulders. You set it up for yourself with your hands in that first position, and now we are just working it out, just focusing on that lift, focus on the butt. You got this. So good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, keep breathing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, and you know what happens next. We're gonna bring that left arm out to the side, keep the right hand down. We're gonna take the left leg out straight to a 45-degree angle, and then we are just going to lift. So really make a point of keeping your core stable here. Maybe you need to adjust your elbow or hand position a little bit. You don't want to be putting too much pressure on any of the contact points, especially when you're just on 3 contact points. This is challenging. If you're sweating, good job. And if you're not, that's okay too. You might be in a very dry climate. It's all good. Just work your body to the best of your ability. If you need to take a break, just take a quick break, pause the video, or just wait until you can rejoin me. It's all good. I know how challenging these moves are. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, so good. So much burn. I'm just gonna stretch that baby out. Join me, please. I know, I can feel that. Now, back to the tabletop position, and we're going to do the fire hydrant. It's time for the fire hydrant, doggies. Here we go. Lifting that knee up and out, and it's important here to have that stable, supported base as you work through this one. Great job. Come on, lift it up as high as you can. Hopefully you're up at 90 degrees. I know I'm not getting all the way up every time, but I'm trying to, just really working that glute. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little break. Stretch it out again. And it's time to do the heel press up. Heel press up. Back to down and press up. You don't have to go super fast with these. It's just nice and smooth and controlled, keeping your core nice and stable, keeping your torso just nice and supported here, even contacting pressure between your hands and your knee, and you're not arching your back, you're just gently isolating that glute. Great. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Stretch it out. Stretch side to side. And we're gonna move into our bridge series. Just a couple quick bridge lifts. So if you've got your chair handy, just go ahead and pull it towards you. I'm just gonna put mine right at the end of my mat. I'm gonna lay on my back, and I'm gonna get my heels up on this chair back or ottoman or whatever you are working with. Okay, so let's just start out by finding what I like to call the blueberry spine. So just imagine that you have a blueberry underneath your lower back, and you're just gonna push it down towards the floor without completely squashing it. Now dig your heels down into your box and check your position. Are you too close where your knees are coming back up towards your head and you're not 90 degrees? Or are you too far away and your legs are like out like this? Find a nice 90-degree bend, dig your heels in, engage your core by finding that blueberry spine, and now lift up. And give me 10. Each time you come down, your back will naturally want to arch. So engage your abs again, and you've got this. Good. Give me 5 more here. 5. Push your heels down. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our feet together, put your toes together, let your knees come out slightly, and lift up and press. Find that blueberry spine each time you come down so that you can support your back and abs. Beautiful. That means you're just engaging before you lift up. And what this does, it's very important, it actually isolates your glutes. So go ahead and try one where your back is a little bit arched as you lift up. Notice how much less your glutes have to work because you're actually working your back. And that's a really important thing to know, because when you're not engaging your core properly and protecting your back muscles and you're doing like leg moves, you're relying on your back muscles to work. And that's such an easy reason and why we get injured a lot of the time without realizing it. So I think just taking the time to understand the alignment in your body and understand how to really get your form dialed in, it's just one of the things I think is the most important, because I used to treat people with injuries all the time. That was my life before I became Betty Rocker. I was a structural integrationist, and I worked with athletes and extreme sports athletes and motorcycle racers, and I was constantly fixing them. And this is one of the things, is like, it's easy to get injured when you're not paying attention. Okay, last one. I know, I'm telling stories again to keep you going. Great job. Okay, now that you've had a little chance to do some more of those types of moves, let's just go ahead and shake our legs out. Take a quick breather. Just rotate them side to side, spaghetti legs, enjoy it. And now I'm going to come back and torture you just a little bit more. So slide your body down so that you're, again, about that 90-degree angle. We're going to go ahead and dig our right foot down. And you've probably done this one with me before too. We're just going to do a single leg bridge lift. I love this move, and you don't have to do too many. It's just about 10 to 12, but really focus on that core engagement. Focus on that glute lifting and lowering you. So good. Great job. Come on, just a few more. 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job. Let's put this other heel down. Extend and lift. Extend and lift. So good. Getting a little bit of your hamstrings with this one too, which is why I really like it. Can you feel your hamstrings turning on to work right now? Such an important muscle that also surrounds and stabilizes your glutes. Basically all of the muscles that attach along your pelvis, you want to train them in balance and not overtrain one side of them, because that will really skew your posture, and unfortunately, as you're doing normal stuff, start to create misalignment in your body, which we don't want. Okay, feet back down. We're going to just do one more quick set of these, both legs down, and lift and lower. And if you would like to come to like a live class with me or be inside of my private Rack Your Life members group where I answer questions like this all the time and help people one-on-one, along with my trained Team Betty Rocker coaches who are trainers, nutrition certified, and also trained in my Betty Rocker methodology, you need to check out Rock Your Life, because we have all kinds of live classes happening every week. We also have challenges that you can choose from for all kinds of training styles. And a lot of them are really short, just like my Make Fat Cry challenge. So some great stuff in there, plus some tons of recipes, healthy foods and delicious recipes, like over 300 recipes right now and more being added every week. And the coaching. So I think it's just the best place to be, especially if you're busy, short on time, and you want home workouts to do, and easy recipes and help and an amazing community. That's like the place to be. So that's what I'm talking about. Here we go. You have one more to do. So good. Hold it up. Hold it up. Now we're just going to add a little pulse. A little pulse. Oh, you knew you weren't getting out of here without this. So much fun. This is the heart sheet booty workout. What do you want from me? That's what it is. Come on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lower it down. Give yourself a little hug. Rock forward and back. Just enjoy that for a moment. And I'm just going to move that ottoman out of my way. And I thought I'd just follow this up with just a quick little ab lift. So we're just going to lift, 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 lift. Like while we're letting our glutes get a quick break, let's do some abs, right? Just lift and lower. And it's totally okay if you want to put your hands behind your head, but I'd really recommend that you actually just try to lift with your arms. And if you need a little contacting pressure back there, be my guest. Since you're probably not talking right now, unless you're maybe like swearing at me on your computer screen or your phone screen right now because I'm killing you. Sorry, not sorry. Just put your tongue on the roof of your mouth as you do these ab workout moves. This activates and helps you stabilize through some of your deeper musculature and will help you get even more out of this core workout. I know that's really weird, but true. Okay, last 3, 2, last 1. Okay, Rockstar, you did awesome. Now let's flip it over for a quick set of Superwoman lifts. Such an important move to strengthen and stabilize our back muscles to help lift and sculpt our booty. And we're just going to extend our arms, extend our legs, and we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're doing amazing. So good. This is a great, this is a great way to really balance out any core movements that you're doing. Ab focus, because your lower back is really, in my opinion, part of your core technically. And your ab workouts will be so much more effective when you're training your lower back. And just like your chest workouts will be more effective when you're training your upper back. You want to train your body in balance to really see the best and fastest results. Because your body's actually really smart, and it will prevent you from developing muscles or too much muscle on one side. I mean, you'll see people who are lopsided, but they can't actually develop more muscle on the side that they're overtraining as fast as they could if they were actually training their opposite side of their body at the same amount. So it's really interesting, and I want you to have the best possible physique and the best possible results from all this effort we're putting in. So this is the stuff you need to know. Last 2, last 1. Oh, so good. Okay, before we come up and do our standing series, I just want to give you a little stretch, a little bit more of a stretch for those glutes. And I'm also just going to fix my hair because I feel it falling out, which it always does. So what I want you to do is to just come back onto your back one more time. And this is really important. Stretching out your muscles after you've gotten them really nice and warm will really help you create that suppleness, that fluidity, and really give you even more space around your joints so they don't get compressed. So what we're just going to do is a figure 4 stretch. So I just want you to cross your ankle over your knee and bring your knee back towards you. This should just feel amazing right now. You can press your knee out slightly if you want. Just enjoy this stretch. This little stretch is going to just add just a little bit extra to your workout. Just so important. And before we move on to this short standing series that I have for you at the end to sort of finish us off, I just want to give us a nice little stretch so we're not super sore after this. You're going to be a little sore. But I wanted to give you this workout a couple weeks before Valentine's Day so that you'd have time to do it maybe 2 more times after this. So you're going to really feel this one. Okay, let's switch to the other side. And you can come back to it any time of year, of course. So here we go. Switching to the other side, just gently pressing away. Great work. Breathe it in. Breathe into that spot. Awesome job. Now you're done with your figure 4. We're not quite done. So go ahead and bring your left knee back up to your chest. Just give it a gentle squeeze. And now the really good stretch is when you bring your knee up and across to the opposite shoulder, and you'll feel that pull through your butt muscles big time. So just feel that, let that pull you. And I'm just going to move slightly away from my wall so that I can do this last stretch, which you'll probably really enjoy. I'm just going to let my left arm come out to the side. I'm going to release my knee, and then I'm going to bring my knee all the way across my body. And your back might pop or adjust. Mine didn't. It's an invitation, not a command. Remember that. You don't need to force anything. Just let that kind of come across your body and enjoy that little stretch for your back as well. And now we're going to repeat that on the other side. So just adjust your hips, pull your right knee up towards your chest, just gently here, and then pull it over and across to your opposite shoulder. And just feel that little stretch, nice, right through your glutes. And you may feel it on one side more than the other. Sometimes that's very natural, and just something to pay attention to. Just notice where you're tight. And then bring your knee down and across and over to the other side. Just breathe here for a moment. Great job. And when you're done, let's go ahead and come right back up to the top. And we're going to do one more quick set of those little ab lifts because why not? Let's do it.
Still just giving our glutes a chance to sort of rest and recover from what we just put them through. So let's lift and lower and lift. And remember, you can put your hand back behind your head if you need a little support. But do remember that little trick I told you, put the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Keep going. Great job. You're just gonna isolate, protect your body. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come all the way back forward. One last set of Superwoman lifts, because we are Superwomen right now. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Great job. Nice, smooth, steady pace. And if this just isn't working for you, or you're new to Superwoman lifts, you can also work on just isolating your lower body, just working on lifting and lowering your legs, and then lifting and lowering your upper body. And then when you're ready, try putting them together, but don't force that to happen today if you're not quite there yet. It's totally natural for your body to need some time to connect all of these different movement patterns together. And if you've had an injury in the past, or you are working on getting stronger, take some time to redevelop these intrinsic muscles. And I really recommend working with someone hands-on who can support you, especially if you've had an injury in the past. You know, someone who can like feel your joints, do muscle testing, really see where you are, and you deserve it. Your body is this amazing machine that carries you through your entire life. It's like a vessel of you and your awesomeness. And you know, you want to care for it on purpose, like actively, not wait for something to break down. It's really good to go in for preventative maintenance when you can. So that's the last one. Now go ahead and let's just press up into a little cobra. Enjoy that stretch. Great work. Okay, now we just have just a couple more moves. I just wanted to finish this off, just tie it off with a nice pretty bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little chair, and here we go. So we have just a couple final moves, and then you're done. You're doing so great. Oh, it looks like Bodhi's up and walking around. Bodhi, what are you doing? Where are you going? I'm gonna put my hair back up. So this is your quick breather. This is a great time. Grab your water. Have a quick sip of water while we're waiting to start this final series. There you go. Hopefully I got it up and that looks okay, but you know, hopefully if it's not perfect, I'm not worried. Awesome. So I'm going to step out into sort of a second position when my feet are out a little wider, and I'm just going to do a squat. And as I come up, I'm going to use my chair to help stabilize my body as I lean into it and do a lateral lift. Now what's important here for you is to really shoot your hips back. Don't do a squat like this. That is not the squat we're looking for. We are looking for the straight back, hips back squat. And that might be down to here and not as deep as I'm going. I've really worked a lot on my flexibility these last 5 years because I actually did have a lot of accidents in my 30s and 20s. Car accidents, motorcycle accidents, mountain bike crashes. I was all over the place. And I've worked a lot on rehabbing my body and learning about it too, of course, which is so important, I think, for really taking care of ourselves. Just knowing how the body works as much as possible, seeking out experts who can help us and help us feel confident in ourselves, feel strong, and follow a plan that lets us get stronger, lets us feel powerful and confident. And that's what it's all about, you know, because people around you are looking up to you and watching you for what you do. You've got last one. I'm gonna switch to the other side. You get to do more. Oh my gosh, we get to do this, yay! So squat it back. And again, we're gonna lift the right leg this time. You thought you were done with lateral leg lifts? Oh no, just a few more. Just a few more here. Just had to add them in. Great job. Squat and lift, squat and lift. Seriously though, like whatever you do, people are looking up to you. People are watching you. You're a role model. So the way that you take care of yourself and love yourself, it has an influence on the people who are watching and the people around you. So it really does matter what you're doing. And that's a lot of why we're connected, I think, because that's really the stuff that I value. And I'm glad you do too. Last one. That felt good, right? To be done. Okay, just a couple more moves, I promise. And I'm gonna let you go. You can come back and do this workout anytime. So this one, you may have seen me do before. I'm gonna spin my little chair around. You don't need much balance here, but But basically we're gonna start, left leg's gonna come back behind us into a reverse curtsy lunge, and we're gonna come up and sweep our leg. So I do like to use my arm here as an accessory to sort of like add a little bit more oblique action. And you can also bring your leg up and bring the knee up if the sweeping the leg feels a little bit intense for your abs, because this is also a lot of core. It's a lot of glutes, a lot of core. It's a lot of things. A lot of good things. So good. Okay, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Now we're gonna do one more move on this side, and then we're gonna switch to the other side, and then you're gonna be done. Okay, so we're gonna hinge forward, and I would like for you to bend your knee. So we're gonna bend the knee, we're gonna bring it out, and we're gonna hinge forward, and then the knee's gonna come forward. I'm hitting my curtain, so I'm just gonna move away from my wall. So knee comes out, we hinge it forward, knee comes out and up, knee comes out and up, knee comes out and up, out and up. Now what you'll feel with this one, a couple of things you'll feel. So you're gonna feel it in the standing leg a lot, because your right standing leg has to balance you. You're also, as more as you can bring your knee up and out here, the more you're gonna feel it in your left hip and left glute. And this is just a little finisher from what we were doing before. You're also getting some accessory lower back action happening here. Definitely core stabilization. Try not to put too much weight on your hands. It should be pretty light. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So we're gonna step it back with the right leg this time into that reverse curtsy, and then we're gonna sweep the leg. So here we go. Reverse, sweep, reverse, sweep, reverse, and sweep the leg, reverse, sweep the leg. And remember, you can also do this reverse with the high knee. Also works fantastic. So good. You'll just feel it in different places. Try both. See what you kind of want to work on in this workout. Maybe in the next workout you try something different. I mean, the next time you do this workout, because I know you're going to do this again. Oh my gosh, do you have like the time to be going to the gym and like running yourself around all the time? I mean, I do sometimes, but I really like being able to just stop, drop, and Betty Rock at home and get like a super effective workout in like, 15 to 30 minutes. That's all you need, and then you're done. Last one. Oh, whew. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Feeling that one. Whew. Okay. Last move, and then you're done for sure, okay? Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and hinge over this chair. We're gonna bring our leg up and out to the side, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Great work. Oh my gosh. So this time you'll feel it in your standing left leg, and you may feel it as you bring that knee up and out each time you fold forward. And you may also feel it in your back a little bit. Just make sure if you're feeling it in your back that it's not because you're like, arching your back. You want to really isolate and keep that core nice and straight. That's why we're doing this one last. We worked on that 4 series to help you really get that form dialed in a little bit more stable position. So last 5, 4, whew, last 3, I'm feeling it, last 2, last 1, oh my gosh. Ooh. Give yourself a nice big stretch, and go ahead and fold forward over your feet. Let's do that together. Let's get a nice quick stretch in. Fold forward over those feet, and just let your head hang. And then bring your hands to your shins, maybe flat back, halfway lift. Look forward, and then all the way down again. Just relax. Feel free to bend the knees. Maybe we're gonna alternate one knee and then the other. Just a nice little stretch through the hamstrings. Whew. Couple nice deep breaths. And come all the way up. All right, rock star. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me for this heart-shaped booty workout. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day wherever this finds you, and I was so glad to get to share this workout with you. Of course, as always, I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome and amazing, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now. If you like today's heart-shaped booty workout, you will love the 30-day Booty and Abs Challenge, where I'll take you through full-length follow-along videos that you can do from home with minimal equipment that work your whole body with a special emphasis on lifting and toning your butt and abs. I can't wait to see you in there and do those fun workouts with you. I'll see you there.